This angle is only part of the entire 360. Now, I drew this angle to be 90 degrees. How much of the full 360 is that? 90 of the full 360. How much of the full 360? It's a quarter. So the angle is a quarter of the full 360. Now let's see about the slice that I cut out. How much of the entire pizza is this slice that I cut out? It's exactly a quarter. So the angle is exactly a quarter of the full, and the slice is exactly a quarter of the full circle. All right, and that is not a coincidence. Here, if this angle is 60 degrees, how much of the full 360 would that be? Let's see, 60 of the full 360. If you simplify, it would be 1/6. And this slice of pizza then is how much of the entire pizza? 1/6. So the angle, okay, the fraction of the angle is exactly the same as the fraction of the sector compared to the whole pizza. We're going to use that to find area of a sector. So you have this circle, and suppose you just want to find the area of that slice of pizza, of that sector. How would you do it? Well, it turns out it's proportions. Proportions are everywhere, my goodness. So let's see what we're going to do here. The idea behind what we're going to do is we're going to do part over full. Part over full. So first I'm going to do this with the areas, okay? The partial area, we're going to call it the area of the sector. The full area is going to be the area of the circle, all right? And the partial angle is the angle that I'm given. The full angle is 360. It might sound a little confusing, but let's see how it works in practice. Here I have a circle with a central angle of 60. So my partial angle is 60. Now, the first thing I want to do is find the area of the entire circle. Can we do that? Area of the circle is pi r squared, which is pi times 2 feet squared. So area is 4 pi, which is how I'm going to leave it, just 4 pi square feet. This is the area of the circle. Now, I'm going to do partial over full, partial over full. So the area of the sector over the full area of the circle is the same as the partial angle, which is 60.
Wait, to find the area, you just you did 2 times pi.
Pi r squared.
So just pi times
Pi
2.
r squared.
But like you just keep the square. Right?
Pi times 2 squared is 4. 4 pi.
But isn't like pi times 2?
Times 2 is 4 pi.
Wait, what's that?
Well, pi times 2 is 6.
Wait, go.
Okay. What I have here is pi times 2 squared. So I'm squaring the 2. I get 4 times pi. 4 times pi. I'm not multiplying the pi in. No. So here I have the partial angle over the full angle is 360. Now, the area of the sector is what I want to find. Over 4 pi is equal to 60 over 360. This goes away. So I have area of the sector equals area of the sector times 36 is equal to 4 pi times 6. So area of the sector is 24 pi over 36.
What?
Okay. So here I have 4 times 6, 24 pi, and I divide it by 36. So let's do that again.
Yeah.
Let's actually go back here. Let's go back here and simplify this some more.
Can't you just do 1/4?
Well, this is not 1/4. Okay, so let's simplify this some more. The 6 and the 36 will simplify, and what would you get? The 6 and the 36 simplify, and you get 1/6. Okay? So what I have now is the area of the sector over 4 pi is equal to 1/6. Now, let's cross multiply. 6 times area of the sector is 4 pi. Right? I cross multiplied. Now, what's the area of the sector? 4 pi over 6. Now, let's plug that in. And I'm going to do another problem right now so you could see what's going on one more time. If I plug that in, 4 times pi over 6, I get 2.09 square feet. Okay, so let's do the next one. Here, what I'm going to do first is find the area of the full circle, pi r squared. So now this is pi times the radius squared. I'm going to leave units out for a minute. So the area of the full circle is pi times 36, which is 36 pi. Now, I'm going to set up my proportion. The partial area, which is the area of the sector, over the full area is equal to the partial angle over the full angle. So, part over full, part over full. Now, plug in one more value, area of the sector over 36 pi equals 135 over 360.
What is AO?
AS.
No, above that one.
This is area of the circle.
Oh, okay.
We need to now simplify, reduce 135 over 60. And it turns out you can divide top and bottom by 45. And you get 3 here. And if you divide 360 by 45, you get 8. So what that gives me is area of the sector over 36 pi is 3 over 8. Now what would I do to solve this proportion? Cross multiply? Sounds like a plan? If we do cross multiply, I get 8 times AS equals 3 times 36 pi. So now how would I solve for AS? What do I do to solve for AS?
Divided by 8.
Divided by 8. Where did the 8 go here? So area of the sector is 3 times 36 times pi. You just plug that into your calculator as is. 3 times 36 times pi. And you divide by 8. So you get 42.4. And the units would be, was it inches?
42.41, is that wrong?
Sorry?
If you put 42.41, is that right?
No, depending on, if I have specified how many units, how many decimal places. So this will be 42.4 inches squared. Let me quickly go through the algebra review. %, I don't know what happened here. 30% of 150. This is,
Didn't you put
If
in
it
the
were.
decimal like 0.30?
right, so, it's not working. Okay, so it'll be 30 over 100, then what? Equals x over 100. So 1x over 150. 150.
Oh.
These would go away. And now you can simplify the 10 and the 15 some more. So you get 3 over, if you simplify this, by 5s you get 2 and 3. So 3 over 2 is equal to x over 3. So x is 9 over 2. This is 30. 90 over 2, so 45.
What I just did 0.30 times 150.
Right, you can do that as well. Okay?
That's a lot easier.
Yeah.